Greetings, I'm Cross Knights, and this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline. In the last episode, I kicked some ass for Larry, and then I talked to Skelter and Jack about some information. I talked about Kane, and what Jack thought about the Elizabeth Dane, the ship that I'm going to have to go after. And now I'm going to report the death of Jezebel Locke to Damsel.
Ugh, Ken.
The Plaguebearer is dead.
Right on. Except we just did a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
Now you're talking. I hope they're more of a challenge than the last one. Later. Actually, let me pick her brain a little bit.
Ugh, Ken.
Ugh, Damsel. Yeah.
Yeah?
What are your thoughts on LaCroix?
Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? We kicked them out 60 years ago. It's like England coming back and telling the U.S. how they should do things. Fuck LaCroix.
Now, if you're mean to her at this point, like if you say you're scared of the Camarilla, that will really piss her off. And if you piss her off one or two times, she will refuse to talk to you for the rest of the game. So, just know that. I had no idea the Anarchs had been in control that long. I have another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about Smilin' Jack.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst Anarchs. There's not an Anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really? I had no idea. Jack's one of the cooler people I've met.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
I have another question.
Yeah?
You know anything about the Regent? He blames you for the Plaguebearers.
That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that Plaguebearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard chute. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
Why don't you tell me about how you really feel, damsel? Is there anything else about these Plaguebearers?
What?
Wow. Calm down.
Yeah?
Well, this should be a great topic. What do you think about the Camarilla?
It's a sham, a pyramid scheme. Nothing but musty, withdrawn elders waging power struggles for no other reason than to keep their own ass alive for one more century. You think you have any real power in the Cam? You're kidding yourself.
I don't really understand it myself. I'm kind of new to this life.
You'd be better off without them. You'll see.
Maybe you're right. See you later. Alright, what about Nines? You got anything to say?
Sorry, baby, but I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now. We'll have to rant some other night.
Gotcha. Alright, off to the second Plaguebearer. I would talk to Jack more, but I want to mix the dialogue up with the action a little bit better than I've been doing. Because I have had entire episodes where I've just been wandering around talking to people. Again, leave your opinion on that. Do you like that? It won't help me with this RPG, because I'm sure I'm already done by the time anyone's seeing this, but for another RPG that I played, that'd be good information to have. Now, there's certain homeless people I can question about the other Plaguebearer, I believe. Unless I'm remembering it weird. Huh. Interesting. But oh god. Okay, I thought I was stuck there for a second. Oh, maybe not. Also, be careful of feeding on some of these bums, because some of them are infected with the plague, and they will make you throw the blood up. Ah, here we go.
Huh? What do you want?
I need to ask you about the sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Yeah? Well, I'd feel a lot more like talking if you gave me a few bucks, you know? How about a 20 to lubricate the old vocal cords?
How about I rip out your vocal cords and show them to you?
Okay. I mean, I don't know too much about nothing, but I know that Tin Can Bill's been telling some crazy stories about how he's got sick and all. Something about a monster, some such.
Where's this tin can Bill?
You can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar nearby.
Thanks. I feel a little bit bad for not giving him the $5 when I'm rich. But I don't know, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way, you know? What can I say? So, alley across the bar. Does he mean confessions, or does he mean the last round? If he means the last round, I should go this way. What is this? Huh. Oh, these are alleys. Is that him? No. Is that him? Yes. Oh, man.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
And I'm gonna be a bit nice to him since he's dying and all. It's not Fred, Bill. I heard that you can tell me why everyone's getting sick.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, mister. Could you spare...
I gotcha. I'm gonna give it to him, because, hey, he's dying. I don't want to be a jerk.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know.
It's hard to listen to that wheezing.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
It's alright. I'll believe you, Bill.
It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So, what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Bill, I need to know where the monster took you.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Man, I've been turning the microphone off, but I've been coughing. Just listening to this guy is making me cough. It's terrible. Thanks for the information, man. See ya. Don't worry, Bill. Someone's going to pay for this. Now that's why that persuasion thing is pretty clever. You can say, yeah, I'll give it to you after you finish telling me. And of course he dies right after he finishes telling you. This is the sewer, I believe. Might as well dive in now. Now there's this really, really long sewer scene later in the game that's actually my least favorite part of the game. But I don't think this is it. Yoink! Delicious. Come here. I need your delicious blood. Difficulty 5. I can totally swing that. Now, in the extended unofficial patch, which is not the one that I have, they made it so that you can do melee attacks in first-person view. In this one, if you do melee attacks, you automatically would go back into third-person view. So that's cool. If it wasn't for the increased fall damage and the the whole lower regeneration rate, instead you have to use this healing spell, I would have gotten that. I'd be playing that version right now. But I'm not down with that stuff.
On your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
Now, in addition to the 7 vampire clans, there's also Sabbat clans that are essentially not part of the Camarilla, and they're mostly evil. So that other Plaguebearer and this one are for different clans, I believe. I just don't remember their names. Besides Tamitsi, but I don't remember the other ones. In any case, who the hell are you?
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood. The bloated bodies. The maggot-ridden mortal shells. These are the signs. The coming of a new age.
What the hell are you talking about?
The doors have been opened. The seals broken. And the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle. Truth in their veins.
Brother Kengar? You mean the brother of the Ninth Circle?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
Now, if you have a low enough humanity, you can say that you'll join him, but it doesn't work out. I don't know what you're talking about, but I've had enough.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I fit.
Yeah, come get some, brother. He seems like he's just a Nosferatu. Although, no, Nosferatu don't have a presence. Man, celerity is kind of overpowered. That was way too easy. Alright, so I picked up the Brotherhood prayer. That's a little bit disturbing. Yeah, just a tad disturbing. Alright, and to get out, you have to pull the switch that's behind this guy. Buy him or whatever. Not like walking in the sewer water. Yeah. Let us get the hell out of here, man. Running around like some common Nosferatu. Leap. Huh. I don't think I've ever leaped over that before. Now let's go down. Just for the hell of it. And as another fringe benefit for being a vampire, I don't need to breathe. I can stay down there for as long as I want. Which is not very long. Ooh, tasty. Alright. I'll see you back on the surface. Man, am I glad I decided to cut that journey out. I got lost. Oh well. I did a little bit of exploring and also to see if there's any items there, and there weren't any that I could find. No one's watching. She might... Whoa! I feel kind of bad about that. She drained way faster than she should have. Maybe they changed it. Again, it's another example of these little changes from the unofficial patch throwing me off. They might have changed it so that instead of puking up the diseased blood, they just have, like, no health left. Should make sense. Gotta tell Damsel that I iced the second Plaguebearer.
Ugh, candy.
Do you know the symbol on this flyer?
Yeah, I've seen this. Pretty sure I've seen it around here somewhere. One of the buildings, I think.
I'll go look for it. Alright, so she just told me about the flyer that I found by the Plaguebearer. There it is. Yep, and I've definitely seen that, and I've even gone into that building. That will be the scene where I can finish this long quest from. No one here ever talks to me. Let's talk to Jack real quick. Why do you think LaCroix sent me to Santa Monica?
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. 'Cause Prince LaCroix said so.
You don't follow his rules?
Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Why did the prince send me to Santa Monica? Didn't I already ask that?
'Cause he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
I don't get it. Why didn't he kill me?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
So how come I'm still standing here?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Events were born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You're not into public relations, Jack?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
I am so down with your way of thinking, man. Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
Yeah, I think he's got a Napoleonic thing going on.
The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play-nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
And it's not working?
Kid, we've lived in California, some of us for over 100 years, and we've kicked the Camarilla's ass out of town before. Seems like every time they smell blood, they're back trying to take over.
Who are we?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Tell me about the Anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the Anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Does Nines share your vision?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What about the rest of Nine's crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew.
What clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
If even Jack says Bruja, maybe I should be saying it as Bruja. But I like Bruja better. Oh well. See ya. I think that's it. I'm a Bruja. They're a Bruja. I don't like the Croy, that's for sure. Clearly gotta throw in my lot with the Anarchs. But on next episode, I'll be taking out the final head Plaguebearer, dismantling his little death cult. Should be fun. I'm Cross Knights. Hope to see you there.